What's up, homies? It's your girl Lake or whatever, and I want to welcome you back to another episode of Talks with Lake, where we talk about broad topics and get down into the nitty and the gritty of it. Today's topic: accountability. I believe that we living in the biggest season of accountability right now. There's so much stuff going on that it's about time that people take accountability for their actions. Just that simple. But always keep in mind that it takes two to tango. It takes two to tango. So when it comes to you and another individual, learn how to take accountability for yourself and your actions and whatever part that you had to play in whatever went down in any, you know what I'm saying, anything that you had to deal with. You know what I mean? Like, learn how to take accountability for your part. Don't waste time worrying about if the other person going to take accountability for their actions. Like, don't waste time, because when you waste time worrying about if another person going to take accountability for how they hurt you, baby, that's you know what I'm saying? You're just creating disappointment for yourself. Basically, you're just creating disappointment for yourself. When you sitting up here and you just want you want them to take accountability. You want them to take accountability for how they hurt you, but in all reality, they're not going to. Especially if you're dealing with a narcissistic person, or you know what I'm saying, or a snake or whatever. You have to expect people to be who they are. And that's just that. You gotta expect people to be who they are. If you're dealing with a narcissistic person, expect that person to point the finger, play the bang game. Don't see no wrong in what they do. You understand what I'm saying? Because when you when you know the kind of person that you dealing with, you can't be hurt. You can't be mad. You feel what I'm saying? This is what they do. This is what they're expected to do. You understand what I'm saying? Like, a narcissistic person is expected not to take accountability for their actions. That's expected, because why? They're narcissistic. They don't see no wrong in what they do. You feel what I'm saying? So you gotta take accountability for you. Take accountability for you and whatever part that you played in it. You feel what I'm saying? Because like I said, it takes two to tango, and there's a right and wrong in every situation. You feel what I'm saying? It's not just, oh, this person did this and this person did that. No, everything is two sided. But you can't waste time sitting up here wanting the other person to take accountability, knowing that they ain't going to. You can't waste time. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take accountability and for your actions. Because what that says about you, that says that you have integrity. You a person of good character that can take ownership to their actions. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are the one that is a person of integrity. You know what I'm saying? So you can't sit up here and be like, "Oh, well, this person take accountability for hurting me and everything like that." Sweetheart, they're not going to. They're not going to. Listen. Like, you know what I'm saying? And some people is just like that. Some people is just like that. There's nothing you could do about that. You feel what I'm saying? And this was one of the biggest lessons that I had to learn out of my life too. You can't expect people, like, you gotta know your audience. You gotta know your audience. You gotta know what kind of people you dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't expect people to just do what you want them to do. Because when you put higher expectations on people that you know is not capable of succeeding those expectations, you creating disappointment for yourself. Disappointment, frustration, all that. You're creating that for yourself. You cannot put expectations of somebody wanting to you wanting somebody to take accountability. You can't put that type of expectations on a narcissistic person. Why? Because they're gonna fail you every time. Like if you know that they point the finger, they sit up here and say, "Oh well, she did this or he did this and da 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 da." If you know that they don't see no wrong in what they do, why even sit up here and have expectations of them? You feel what I'm saying? Like why even put yourself through that? This is why they tell you that your discernment of people has to be high. You can't sit up here and know that a person you can't sit up here and know that a person doesn't see no wrong in what they do, and you're telling yourself, "Oh well, oh well, they mean well," or you know what I'm saying, just telling yourself whatever you need to tell yourself just to believe that they gonna eventually succeed your expectations. You can't put expectations on people. You can't. It's just it just leaves you with disappointment every time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta expect people to be who they are. If you dealing with a narcissistic person, expect them to be narcissistic. If you dealing with a snake, expect them to slither through the garden and eventually bite your ass. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you just have to know. Like, you just have to know who you dealing with. Like Bishop T.D. Jake said, you can control your frustration and your disappointment by not putting expectations on people. You understand what I'm saying? Like you have the power to control that. Like you understand what I'm saying? Like you have the power to do so. So don't sit up here like it's you gotta forget about them so you can go on about your happy go lucky life. You feel what I'm saying? Like you can't sit around and wait for somebody that you know for a fact is not going to apologize, not going to sit up here and just genuinely take accountability for what they have did to you and then everything. You can't do that. Like you and one thing that you must know, karma doesn't miss a beat with nobody. Karma don't miss a beat with nobody. So for sure, if you went into that situation with pure intentions, you know what I'm saying, you was able to take accountability for whatever you did and everything. Best believe what goes around comes around. Don't ever think for 1 second that a person gonna be able to do you wrong or whatever and not own up to it. Not, you know what I'm saying? Not reap what they sowed, basically. You understand what I'm saying? Don't ever think for 1 second that they ain't going to get theirs. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just like you take accountability for you and move on. Don't even worry about what the next person doing. Don't even worry about who hurt you. Don't worry about none of them and what they got going on. You understand what I'm saying? Don't even worry about that. Just you know, just know within yourself that you are a person of good character. You are a person of integrity. You feel what I'm saying? That can take ownership for your actions. And that's all accountability is, because a lot of times we get caught up in wanting like other people to take accountability for what they did to us, but not really realizing that they may not be at a point in life where they can take accountability. You feel what I'm saying? Or they're not like you know what I'm saying? They're just not at that place in life where they can, oh, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I did that. Nah, like sometimes you just gotta face the reality of people. Like what we may want from people, what we may expect from people may not be what it really is. You feel what I'm saying? Like it may not be that. So it's like a lot of times we have a hard time facing reality that like the person that we wanting to take accountability, We gotta ask ourselves, is this person men- uh emotionally mature enough to take accountability? Like, do this person have the integrity? Is this person a person of good character to take accountability for their actions? Nah. You feel what I'm saying? Like, sometimes we just gotta face reality. Like, and I think that's a lot of times why most of us sit up here and just feed ourselves lies, knowing what kind of person we dealing with. We feed our ourselves lies and just tell ourselves, oh well, they'll apologize and they'll do this and they'll do that. Nah, we don't want to accept the reality of it because of the simple fact of we know for a fact they ain't gonna apologize, they ain't going to take accountability, they just ain't gonna do none of that. You understand what I'm saying? And it's just like, you gotta be willing to face the reality of it. You really have to. Like, that's it, that's all. You know what I mean? Like, that's it, that's all. You gotta be willing to accept the reality of it. Now, like, and if you like, even when it comes to like your friends, and you that friend that holds your friends accountable for the stuff that they out here doing, continue to be that friend. Continue to keep it all the way real. Don't be no yes man for nobody. You understand what I'm saying? And it's like, if you're friends with somebody that if you're friends with somebody that when you hold them accountable for they shit, and they sit up here and they get mad at you and they want to have a big falling out about it, separate yourself from them. Separate yourself from them. You don't need to be around nobody like that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, first of all, if you trying to have a big falling out because I'm telling you about yourself and I'm holding you accountable for your shit, we don't need to be cool. Because you know what that tells me? That tells me that you're used to, you know what I'm saying, people around you just condoning the shit that you do. You're used to people sitting up here just being your yes man all day. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if you going to get mad at me telling you the truth, toodles. Like, that's it. That's all. Like, it's no point. There's no reason for me to even sit up here and keep wasting my breath if you going to be sitting up here just making it a big deal because I hold you accountable for your shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, listen, listen. Believe me when I tell you, I'm that friend. I'm gonna tell you how it is, the way that it is, and if you wrong, you wrong. I'm gonna tell you that you wrong, and that's just that. You get what I'm saying? Like, but like I said, a lot of people don't want to face reality. A lot of people don't want to hear the truth. You understand what I'm saying? They don't want to hear, oh, you're wrong. Okay, you might not want to hear it, but I'm damn sure gonna say it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the truth is nothing that nobody wants to hear. You understand what I'm saying? But the truth is the truth. How you expect to grow if you don't know the truth? You feel what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to separate yourself from those kind of people. Cause let me tell you something. When you separate yourself, they're gonna be the same ones talking shit, talking about, oh, well, you changed and this, that, and the third. And you make sure you tell them, you damn right I changed. Cause I wasn't supposed to stay the same forever. You understand what I'm saying? Like, let these people know, cause and it's like what a lot of people fail to realize is it's not too many friends out here like that that's gonna hold you accountable for the things that you do. It's not too many people out here like that anymore. You feel what I'm saying? So if you one of those people or you have a friend like that, you better cherish them because it's not too many people out here like that. It's like how society is going now. Everybody want a yes man. Everybody want a yes man. Everybody want to sit up here and you know what I'm saying, just be fake. Like, just be fake. Like, just sit up here and not want nobody to tell them about their shit or nothing like that. Like, and I'm not gonna lie, that really bothers me. Like that really bothers me because it's just like if you don't have you don't have at least one person in your corner telling you that you wrong, your whole circle was fucked up. And that's just that. Your whole circle was fucked up because it's like how what you telling me that everybody around you condone the stuff that you do, and you know what I'm saying, you not being held accountable for it. Like it's just crazy. Like it's really time that a lot of people start taking accountability for their actions. And especially in relationships as well. You know what I'm saying? Especially in relationships. And I'm talking about men and women need to both start taking accountability for your actions. Nobody want to sit up here and be dealing with a nonchalant person all the time that they just act like they don't care, they ain't did nothing. You feel what I'm saying? There's always so quick to reverse the script. Nah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Cuz it's like what bothers me is everybody is grown until it's time for us to be grown, right? Like everybody is grown. Like everybody's sitting up here talking about, oh, I'm grown, I'm this, that, and the third. Oh, well, if you grown, how about you have a grown up conversation? You feel what I'm saying? How about you sit up here and take accountability for what you did wrong? You feel what I'm saying? But like I said, don't waste your time trying to, you know what I'm saying, just wanting somebody else to take accountability for their actions. You gotta take accountability for yours and keep on pushing. And that's just that. You gotta keep on pushing. Like you can't because when you worried about another person taking accountability, that's when you become stuck. That's when you become like stuck in life. Like you know what I'm saying? You're not really prospering to your next level how you want to. Why? Because you're stagnant in one area worrying about another person and when what they not doing. You know what I'm saying? You can't control other people. You can't control other people and their actions. Only thing that you can control is you, your actions, you taking accountability for what you did and the part that you played. Yeah, that's what you can control. You feel what I'm saying? That's what you can control. You feel what I'm saying? Like you can't be stagnant in one area trying to just want other people to take accountability. Nah. Always remember what goes around gonna always come back around. And that's just that. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta understand that you can't do wrong to people and expect good to come to you. You feel what I'm saying? So cause when you got that mindset, when you got that mindset, you don't care what these people do. You feel what I'm saying? Because once you reach a place in life where you can take accountability for your actions and stuff, and you can say, "Oh, damn, I did that." You feel what I'm saying? Like when you get to that, because let me tell you something. When you get to that point in life, it comes with a different mindset, a different lifestyle, and just a different character all around the board. You feel what I'm saying? It comes with a different type of everything. Like basically, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just like if you could take accountability for your actions, that says a lot about you. That says a lot about you. That you know what I'm saying? That you may not got it all together, but you feel what I'm saying? You know right from wrong. You know that you did wrong in a situation. Like I said, like it takes two to tango. It takes two to tango. Like you like every like and it's two sides to every story. So it's never gonna be, oh well, oh, it was just this person doing this, or it was just this person doing that. Nah, you had a part to play just like he or she did. You feel what I'm saying? But this is why I said like your discernment of people has to be high Because if you know that you're dealing with a certain type of person and you know that they're gonna eventually do you wrong, I'm not even gonna look at the other person anymore. I'm gonna look at you. I'm gonna look at you because it's just like if you know that this person is like, you know what I'm saying, a narcissist, a snake, whatever. If you know that this person is just gonna do you dirty in the end, this about time that you take accountability for that because you know that person was gonna do you wrong when you first started dealing with the person. You first saw his true colors. You feel what I'm saying? Like when a person show you their true colors, believe them the first time. Don't sit up here and try to don't sit up here and try to repaint them. Don't sit up here and try to like make things new. No. Like once that mask come off, that's what you believe. That's what you believe. You feel what I'm saying? Like your discernment of people has to be high. Like you can't just feed yourself lies and expect yourself not to get hurt. It just does not work like that. Like at all. It does not work like that at all. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like you gotta know, like I said, you gotta know your audience. You gotta know who you dealing with. Like, and also too, like you can't give everybody access to you. You feel what I'm saying? Like you gotta look at people as real individuals. Like real individuals. That's you know what I'm saying? Because when you put high faith in people, that's when disappointment creep in the most. When you put high expectations on people, that's when disappointment come in the most. Because why? Because you're not supposed to put high expectations on people because people are bound to disappoint you, and that's just that. That's just that. People are bound to disappoint you. So you sitting up here wanting the person to take accountability and everything like that, and you just know that they're not going to accept it for what it is and move on. Simple. It's no point to keep sitting up here, just keep poking the bear. You know what I'm saying? Like it's no point to do that. Like it's really no point to do that. You just can't do that. You just can't do that. And that's just that. But we're gonna get into the unpopular opinion of the day. Unpopular opinion of the day. Now, when it really comes to accountability, these young kids out here these teenagers that's doing a whole bunch of killing out here, y'all need y'all ass whooped. Y'all need y'all funny looking ass whooped. And that's just that. And I said what I said. Y'all need y'all ass whooped. Because like I didn't know that like dying dying was like a cool thing to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't know that like dying, like you know what I'm saying? Like death just really became a trend nowadays. And it's all due to these young kids out here. Y'all really need y'all ass whooped. You feel what I'm saying? Especially for the kids that set up here and that beat that old man up and stuff, and he died from brain damage and stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Y'all really need y'all ass whooped. That's somebody's grandfather. You understand what I'm saying? Like you don't do no shit like that. And I can guarantee you that they have them type of parents that really feel like their kids don't do no wrong. Their kids ain't do no wrong. You know what I'm saying? They ain't. And I really cannot stand parents like that. I really can't because of the simple fact of how can you just allow or just let your child be out here on some stupid sucker ass shit and you don't even sit up here and check them about that shit. You feel what I'm saying? You don't check them about it. You don't sit up here and like be wondering where they at. Like, and it's just like I really feel as though y'all parents need to pay more close attention to y'all kids because how is these young teenagers even getting their hands on guns? And it's just like, yeah, of course they get mixed up with the wrong crowd, but it's just like Dog, pay attention to your kid. You feel what I'm saying? Because this is like y'all young kids, y'all think that dying is okay and having ops and all that is okay until you're the one that's on the front page of the newspaper. Until you're the one that's on the news and their mama is crying and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like when was that cool? When was that cool? Like y'all want to be in the street so damn bad that y'all just fail to abide by the rules of the streets. Like just because it's a new age don't mean it ain't rules to the streets anymore. Like when was ever killing women and babies ever cool? You know what I'm saying? Like when was that ever cool? When was that ever cool to do? Like women and babies don't even feel protected anymore because y'all little stupid asses out here running around just killing everybody and just doing dumb shit. You're like, yeah, like it is really about time that these young kids be held accountable for their actions and the parents. That's a 50-50 split right there. That's a 50-50 split right there. Like, what? Make that like make it make sense. Make it make sense. And I really think like what the problem is, y'all play too many games. And when I say games, I mean actual video games like Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto, all that. Like y'all sit up here and y'all play too many games where y'all go out in the real world and y'all think that that shit is a game. Like who knew we would have been living in the times where every day we wake up it's like Grand Theft Auto. You feel what I'm saying? Like you just got people just going around just killing people for no reason at all. Like you know what I'm saying? Cause it's like I know me when I play that game, I'm gonna shoot the block up. I'm gonna shoot the block up. I'm gonna have a shootout with the cops. I'm gonna do all of that. But in my head, I know that this is a game. And in real life, I can't just come back how Franklin and Michael do on the game. You can't just come back. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's either in real life, it's either a jail cell or a grave. Pick your choice. Pick your choice. It's either one or the other. Like, and it's just like y'all young kids, y'all really need to get it together. Y'all really need to get it, especially the ones that's sitting up here with these ski masks. Oh my god. And like that really gets under my skin. Like that really gets under my skin because it's just like and it's like it's really the third I would say age 13 to 18. First of all, let's make one thing clear. Ain't nobody gonna go fucking with you if you don't go fucking with them first. And that's some true shit. If you don't go fucking with them, they're not gonna come fucking with you. So what the hell is it that y'all out here doing? That y'all so called got ops, that y'all so called think somebody is after y'all. Like it's like really what y'all really out here getting into that y'all just like, and it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous because y'all real life throwing y'all life away. Like it's a underrated blessing now. It's an underrated blessing now just to see 15, just to see 13, really just to see your teenage years. That's an underrated blessing nowadays. Why? Because y'all sitting up here thinking that guns is what make you a real nigga. Guns is what make you cool. No, that's a bitch ass nigga with a gun. Cause I guarantee you, all y'all niggas out here that's walking around with a gun and all that, talking about ops and all that, bro. Y'all don't know how to rumble. Y'all don't know how to rumble and really rumble that shit the fuck out because it's just like it was a time where we really couldn't get guns for real, for real. We wouldn't have, you know what I'm saying? Like it was a time like where we had to just really rumble that shit the fuck out. Like we got beef, yeah, you either gonna take this ass whooping or get your ass beat. Simple. You feel what I'm saying? It wasn't no, you know what I'm saying? You beat a nigga the fuck up. He go and run and get a gun. Like y'all are some pussies. You feel what I'm saying? And it's just like y'all young kids, bro. I just highly encourage y'all to get y'all life together. Because I really don't think that it's worth throwing your whole entire life away just because you want to be in the streets. You want to sit up here and be out there with man and juju and all them. No, get your life together. You feel what I'm saying? Go to school. Learn something. How about you educate yourself? You feel what I'm saying? Like y'all, y'all really just need to get it together, and that's just that. Y'all need to get it together. You know what I'm saying? But y'all young folks, I'ma pray for y'all though. I'ma pray for y'all. But yeah, that's all the time that we have for today. So catch me on the next episode of Talks with Lake. Peace.